Oh yeah, Doki Doki time. Let's load this shit up. Alright. So we, gotta construct a poem here. Let's see here. Let's see, what do I feel today? I feel a whirlwind of emotions. And, let's see. I have a shit ton of anxiety. And, what is my existence even about? I don't even know. Will I ever get to accomplish anything in this world? And, let's see. I feel silly. And, I don't know. I guess I covet a life of meaningfulness. That's my philosophy. Yes. Actually, I really like infallible. I like that word. I still don't know what it means. And, I'm determined. And, let's see. Raindrops keep falling on my head. But that doesn't mean these girls are going to be dead. Nothing makes sense in my life, so I'm gonna watch some more anime. And then I'm going to question my existence again. And then I'm going to feel like I'm gonna explode. And I'm gonna be... gonna be full of clouds. And I'm gonna feel like... I feel uncontrollable. And I'm going to... I despise everything. And I feel... hope I can forgive myself. And then I'm going to have... I feel like a graveyard. And I feel like boop. And then I'm going to be singing a song, and I'm going to sing and twirl along, and it's going to be agonizing to your ears. I hope you enjoy it, because I don't care. Aw, man. Oh wait, that's Monica. What was her voice? Oh yeah. Crackling snackle pops of Monica here. Alright, let's see. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again! Don't worry. I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Piano? Sure. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion. Remember that the club won't be here if I wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Actually, I'm with you two. You and Sayori, I don't mind hanging out with. You! Mrs. Purple, scary. And you, I like you. I don't know, I guess you're okay. You're okay in my book so far. I don't trust your ribbon of doom up here. You're clearly a villain because of your white-ass ribbon. Ugh. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty significant thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by all of you people? There's only me! Because it's right in your name. Monica. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? Monica. Ika. Monica. I don't get it. I don't understand. Mon, is that monster for Japanese, like Pokemon? So you're a monster, Mon? Are you a Mon Ika? You're an Ika. What does Ika mean? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Japanese. What does Ika mean? Actually, is this game made in Japan? I assume so, because it's anime, but it could be wrong. Ika. Less than. It means less than. Less than what? Less than a monster. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But whatever. That's not how you say my name at all! Also, that joke makes no sense in translation! You're telling me, Monica. Huh? Oh, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Diori's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Ah, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Ah, here we go. I'll walk over to her. Hey, Sayori, you, empty your bottles yet? Wave my hand in front of her face. Yep, she's empty. Huh? Here's space not again, kid.
Aha! Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Is everything alright?
Of course! Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Please, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Huh?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. Hurriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation had already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Noon Haiku! What's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but, she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down at her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. Mind, get it? But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Noon Haiku. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but I never really like this. always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. Oh, no! It's important to me, too! I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? It seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Noon Haiku. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, because you're all on your mind, Noon Haiku. We all think about you every day. I probably shouldn't say too much, if I haven't already, excuse me. But Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like a little extra light was turned on inside of her. Huh? No way. Sayori is always like that? She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Noon Haiku. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I've said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it. I already know that I won't be able to get into her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks around the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori gently to talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet, I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. Nothing I could do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Because you are. Glanced around the room. Suddenly, I noticed Yuri peering at me from over her book. Ah, shit. She looks away just as quickly, with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't be getting anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. I have no choice but to approach her myself. And now, it's a little easier for me to do that. Stand up from my desk and sit one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything, yet. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only concern for those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find most comfort in keeping them to themselves. If you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a little bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. I asked her about it. She didn't want to admit it to me. Can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say anything stupid. It's not like that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Ori and I have just been friends for a long time. That's all. Oh, I see. And perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into a little too much. New haiku. World is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Do you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, looks like she was fully occupying her own thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it in that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Ori suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Ah, shit. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Stop probing me, woman! Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is... I think that she would be a very fortunate person. Have you feel that way about her? Yuri? Giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we get to do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off of this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Just don't put anything in the tea besides tea. Thank you. Thanks very much. There's one thing I can make my reading time any better here. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Her stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her as she retrieves the small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Huh. Plastic. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher. Also fetches an electric kettle. Where are you getting all this stuff? I thought we were in a damn classroom. Not a kitchen. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and we'll go get some water. Walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah. Where are you off to?
Huh?
We're just, Yuri's gonna make some tea, so... Suddenly realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it, Yuri? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell there's something wrong with helping involve noon haiku in club activities? Eh? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that, you bitch! Then let's go, Noon Haiku. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Help! Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri? I just... something... The way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Noon Haiku? How come, even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad, as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotions, but can't always hide them away. You're always amplifying things in your head. Mine turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
A friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Noon Haiku? I really like being friends with you.
I know you do, kid. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too, I guess. Weird-ass demon child. Feel kind of awkward saying something like that. I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Noon Haiku,
do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Holy shit. Now, it's time to get the teapot. Really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot, begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Yeah, you must be in a good mood now. That's so. I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a little bit of thinking. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much, and don't kill me. You're always worrying about me, Noon Haiku. It's very endearing. That's, Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Noon Haiku, I have another request. Mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? A little bit easier on my back. I can't read with my back against the wall, rather than bent over at my desk. Yeah, I get you. I sit on the floor all the time. I live on the floor, Yuri. I live on the floor. Let's go sit on the floor. I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly. I do my best to manage it. Well, maybe you should stop wearing a tight-ass jacket. That might open up your lungs a bit. And maybe if you weren't hunched over and so stressed with your muscles, we could get your spine back in shape, kiddo. Don't worry, we got this. Let's go sit on the floor. Alright, kid, come on, let's go fix your curvature in your spine. Wonder why that is. Most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Where did this come from? Who the hell put this in my bag? It's all melted, too. The bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. No, give it to everyone, man. You ain't got enough to share, Noon Haiku. You ain't sharing it all, man. What the hell, Noon Haiku? Sayori's the one who's depressed. Give her the fucking chocolate. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the reading position at last time, each holding one of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Ah, shit. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kinda cute, I guess, but she's being less apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. What? Touch her chest? Why? Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Goddamn vitamins giving me a fucking headache. Where's her intense reading expression? I can always presume the words around her have faded away. This music is pissing me off! Can we change the tune, please? Can we change? Is that too much to ask, Monica? Monica, I know you're in charge of the goddamn... Okay, maybe you're not in charge. Maybe you're going just as crazy, too. Actually, I'm pretty sure your poem was about the fucking menu title and the fucking dots and colors and the fucking music that never shuts up. It's all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, finally managed to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs, fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I really want to eat this fucking chocolate. I don't want to share it. Really let go of the book, finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. I guess I'm not gonna share it with my other friends. That's only you. Oh, that's... okay, I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, it might smudge the pages. You're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Now there's dust everywhere. Right. Yeah, we really need to get a new filtration system going in the air ducts. All of this so that I don't have any harder time reading it from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. If I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth, I'll take another chocolate. I'll hold it up to Yuri. Doesn't even look away from the book. Simply parts her lips, as if in this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively placed the chocolate in her mouth. You should have given her a warning first. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Noon haiku? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you really shouldn't have, kid. Well, you were just helping. Something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, friends. That's all it was. Yeah. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything? I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Harry tries to return the book. I can't just tell by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. Nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. Notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. Raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. Take the chocolate, place it in her mouth. Why are we doing this? Am I drunk? Am I falling asleep? Feel her hot breath on my fingers. Oh shit. Okay, everyone! Well, thank you. Oh my god, you did it! Monica turned off the fucking music! Finally! Well, thank you. I was getting a headache from that shit. Thanks, Monica. God damn it, you saved me, Monica. Thank you! Thank you, Monica! Fuck it. Put it back on, Monica. What the fuck? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems! Yay! My favorite part of this whole fucking game. Noon haiku. You can help Yuri put the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Spell is abruptly broken. Oh, take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacup from the floor. Pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, I hastily clean up without so much a word between us. Get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem first? Sayori. Definitely Sayori. Gotta talk to that depressed little monkey.
It's nice, I guess.
Aw, come on. I can tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically. This is just my mood of the day, damn it.
Maybe. Not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. Makes me really happy. Oh, bottles. They're taking my bottles! What am I gonna do? They're taking my bottles! And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Noon Haiku.
Sayori? There's something wrong
Nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist. But wait, I want to read your poem.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can easily say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Who should I show my poem to next? How come I want to read other people's poems? Monica scares me. Yuri really scares me. I guess I'll go show Pinky off. Pinky, what do you think? This one's alright, yeah. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but just not really my style. I mean, that's fine, but I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Oh wait, wrong voice. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Huh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even I have to put up with you. Gah! Atsuki elbow connected with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry. I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? God damn, that seriously hurt. I think I threw out my lunch a little. Well, maybe if it was funny to her. Guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happens. Yay, I get to read my poem! Yeah! I'll be your beach. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wandering over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond our sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away for the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you'll daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you'll daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought that left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That's a very weird poem there, kiddo. Why do the first two lines rhyme, but these don't? Let's see here. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. A shore reaching beyond our sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you you daydream about each day. If you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Okay. So it ends here. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day, okay? But then you got the second side of you, kiddo. But today I have a special place. A beach for us to go. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. And remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought that had left you long ago. If you'd let me by your side again, if your side, your long ago. These 3 lines kinda confuse me here. I think it's backwards or something. Own beach, your own escape. But if you let me be by your side, you'll learn to love yourself again. A way you thought had left you long ago. Well, you got 2 poems in one, kiddo. That's pretty damn impressive. I do enjoy reading yours. Felt like I kept writing about the negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, then came up with the message later? Well, yeah. It's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. Wanted to pick a topic, have us both write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Should I show my poem to Monica? High noon haiku! Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give that some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Let Monica take my poem. I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yori's writing style? No! This is my style, damn it! No, that's wrong. That's totally wrong. I was here first. I am an original, damn it. Maybe I'm just trying to impress her, but that's fine. You can't deny that she's talented. Oh, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. I think I noticed that about everybody. Everyone's a different person when they pick up a pen. Pen, pineapple. Apple, pineapple. Oh, and she's talking about literature. Kinda like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep too much to herself. But still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Oh, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Don't we all, Monica? Don't we all? I ain't ashamed. I ain't ashamed of my Hijikata wallpaper. Shut up! Leave me alone! Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's really nothing wrong with that, huh? Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Oh, good. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the mind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend all remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look up at her and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, know what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Beautiful. By the way, I've noticed these little crosses right here. And, pretty sure that's a mark of a serial killer, Monica. Pretty sure. Could be wrong. Pretty wrong. Maybe I should write down these words that you cross, Quill. Are you trying to write out a secret message to me? You haven't done it anywhere else. In each poem you got a little cross you cross somewhere, so I'm gonna figure that out, Monica. Don't you worry. You know, you like learning, looking for answers, or the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. I would beg to differ. You're pretty cardboard to me, Monica. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and then things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. It will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Like a Doki Doki Literature Club. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Tune in next time on Monica Radio Station. Okay then. Gotta show it to Yuri. Of course you like it.
Noon haiku. Writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think I'll ever come to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. I've only been able to improve so much thanks to you. No, you lies! Lies! You're really the example I was chasing after. No, you're not! I'm chasing after Hijikata, bitch!
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remembered you mentioned that yesterday. Can't believe you're so good at something that you never even shared it with anyone. Kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, we finally changed the music. Good.
Noon haiku. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But they're so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers, problem solvers, who discover the mysteries of life. You look at it that way. Surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of me on my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Noon haiku. The opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now I started sharing it with you. I really understand what was missing all this time. I haven't really done
anything.
No. It's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. Really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Noon haiku. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. Why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
See. Treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. If other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined the club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one successful. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. You really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head into her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Beach. Oh, god damn it. We're at the beach again. We're at the beach again. You guys are copycats. Sorry, I like Pinky better, but it's really hard to read this. It's so small and cursive-like. My eyes hurt squinting at it. So, here we go. I gotta try not to mispronounce anything. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making. Where the womb of Earth chastely meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is the one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or with a sudden wave, save you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where the toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by foamy tendrils. Back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. God damn, I hate these stupid books. I'm sorry! Okay? Trying to differentiate with the kids. This is the voice I went with because I couldn't think of anything fast enough. So we're stuck with this, Yuri. We're stuck with this stupid, weird, tentacle porn shit.
Always aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. Did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it.
Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
She did? Didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. Suppose to better compare the differences in our writing style, or the thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea.
I don't know, I really like Natsuki's poem, because it was like a 2-in-1, man. It was cool.
Knowing her, it's no surprise that she would want to do something like that. Probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have any particular interest in her writing style. Just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. Be refreshing, you know? Good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Crazy kids. Hold on, Monica, I gotta save. Gotta save, man, and I gotta go get some water. So, if you'll excuse me, Monica, you'll excuse me while I wet my whistle. Yeah, I can't use a controller in this game. Shit. Alright, give me a second. Okay, you three! We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Wait, what? What is going on? What do you mean, usual catchphrase? Huh? What are you guys talking about? What catchphrase? I don't know. I don't understand. That is, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy dating Saito. Sorry. And, yeah, anyway. Catchphrase? What do you... I don't have a catchphrase. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating errors. I've been foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe? Wait, what? I'm so confused. What's going on? Look, the only thing different that Sayori isn't here. Where is Sayori? I miss her. I miss that annoying little shit.
It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Yeah, well, Nunaiku, you're not being a very good friend if she's not feeling well. Just walk home with her, dammit. And second, she's kind of, being avoiding me today, so didn't want to force it. A curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so I just asked you a question, Monica. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. Oh my god, the noise! It's in my head! I can't stop the noise! Stupid theme song music! How do you know what I'm doing? That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I could tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. You should make some banners and decorations to help set off the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? All about that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes and she stares at her desk in focus. Starts nodding to herself. Her mind is already racing, I can see. That's great! You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Nunaiku. The one who's truly useless. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting that I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
No! I ain't going to you crazy Yuri. No! Well, even if I don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. IQ may
not like being around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he'd be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How could it... How could... How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? God, I can't see. The pink is blinding me. The stupid theme song music. Why do you do this to me, game? Why? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Noon Haiku. Yeah, but you know what? You know how hard it is to read all this shit and change your voice back and forth, and reading all these stories, watching all the samurais die, and everyone's dying, and you're just like, oh, I like this character. Then they die in your arms, and you're just like, why? Why, Ichikata? Why don't you love me? What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Noon Haiku to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure if he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Oh, sorry. I was just saying, though. We just settled this already. Yeah. Noon Haiku, are you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case... Everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm gonna go with... I'm feeling like going with Monica or Sayori right now. I haven't had a chance to talk to Monica. I don't mind being with her. Sayori looks all depressed and mopey. I feel like I should save. And load shit. Let's see. I mean, out of all the characters, I like the pink-haired girl. Monica, I like Monica. I don't like you, though. I don't like the purple girl. Sayori, the only reason why I want to go hang out with Sayori is because she's all depressed and shit. Kinda like Monica, though. I like the pink-haired girl. God damn.